What's up, SnEaKyNation? SnEaKy-P here, back with all the news after week number 2 and year number 1 of our Washington Redskins franchise, where the Redskins picked up a 19-10 victory over the Indianapolis Colts. It did come at a cost, though. Alex Smith down with injury. We are going to find out what happened with him this week and how long he is going to be gone. We're also going to look at all of the stats and stuff happening around the league. But before we jump into all of that, we're going to go ahead and talk about something that I already posted about on YouTube, and that is the fact that the draft class is here, which means Twitch subscribers are going to name some players. Now, when is this happening? It is happening tonight, probably, I'd say, at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which means I am going to go live over on Twitch. If you are a Twitch sub, you will get to name a player whatever you would like. I say that, but we are going to have limits. I know on our Twitch franchise, we kind of let some names get away. The names on this franchise have to be realistic. They have to fit into the game. I don't want any distracting names. We're not going to have like a Jim Halpert or anything like that. As much as I love that, and that's fine for the Twitch franchise. For the YouTube franchise, we're going to keep things a little bit more serious, but you guys will have the opportunity to name a player. And again, this is for Twitch subs. It's just my way of saying thank you to them. If you are a Twitch sub and you are unable to make the stream tonight, that is okay. Just let me know what player position group you would like to name and give me a player name and we'll make it happen. Just let me know what your sub name is, obviously, over on Twitch. But that is pretty much the plan. I am not going to scout anybody yet. As you can see, I haven't even clicked this button yet. I'm not going to scout anybody yet because it's going to be completely blind. You are going to have to pick your player without knowing anything about them, really, other than what round they're projected to be drafted in. So even if you take a first-round guy, maybe he'll be a bust. Maybe he won't be. I think it'll add to the intrigue of this series, and it'll also be fun as we're going through the stats in year number 2 to see how everybody's rookie is doing. Just another way to try to include people in this franchise. I think it should be a good time. But again, that stream is going down tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Now, let's go ahead and get on with the rest of this news video now that we got that out of the way. Morgan Moses can play through injury, but this is never a good idea. It usually makes the players terrible, and they have a high chance of re-injury. It just does not make sense to have them play through the injury, especially when you get double XP with the backup. Obviously, Christian is young. We would love for him to get some more XP. Not a very good player yet, but maybe we can develop him into one. Moving forward, the injury report. This is where we are nervous right now. Alex Smith went out, broken ribs, and he is going to be missing 2 weeks. So, honestly, that's not near as bad as what I thought it would be. It could have been a lot worse. So, him only being out for 2 weeks isn't the worst thing ever. Thompson's going to be returning the same week. We should have Moses and Foster back next week. So, ultimately, our team is starting to get a little bit healthier. But with Alex Smith being out these next 2 weeks, really only 1 week. We have a bye week in week 4, and that is a lifesaver. So we should have him back for week 5, actually. But we are going to be without him this upcoming week, which we have Kevin Hogan starting. That is still a concern. As we look at our roster, we're going to have to find somebody to promote to the active roster. I think we have a quarterback over in practice squad. We should. We do. Kyle Allen. So we're going to have to go ahead and promote him, sign him from the practice squad, and then we're going to have to throw somebody else down to practice squad, unfortunately, while Alex Smith is out. So trying to find somebody to do that with. Robert Davis might be a likely option. We're pretty healthy at wide receiver right now, and I might go ahead and move this back around after 1 week. But for the time being, that's what we are going to do to make sure we are healthy enough to have 2 quarterbacks. Kyle Allen, the rookie out of Houston, only a 59 overall. Not sure that he is going to get playing time. Hopefully he doesn't have to. Kevin Hogan, 1 game to fill in for Alex Smith, but it is going against Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers. That is not going to be an easy matchup. But let's go ahead and jump into all of the stats happening around the NFL in week number 2. Ravens taking on the Bengals 27-10. The Ravens with the victory. Lamar Jackson, 200 yards, 2 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. Flacco did throw a pass for 8 yards. Andy Dalton, 125, 0 touchdowns, 1 interception. Alex Collins, 101 yards and a touchdown for him. Giovanni Bernard, 56 yards and a touchdown. Receiving, John Brown, 6 catches, 66 yards, and a touchdown. Crabtree was 6 for 59. Eifert, 4 for 44. A.J. Green, 452. Willie Snead, 343, and a touchdown. As we go down the list, the rookie Hayden Hurst, 2 catches and 8 yards for him. John Ross, 1 for 5. And defensively, leading the way in sacks, we got 2 by Preston Brown. Junior Gillette with 1. Dunlap, Suggs, and Onwuasor. I probably said that wrong. I apologize. But he had a sack as well. Interceptions, 1 on the day by C.J. Mosley. Game number 2. 21-14. The Panthers over the Falcons here. And Cam Newton, 163 yards. Not a lot of yards there, but he did throw a touchdown with 0 interceptions. Matt Ryan, on the other hand, 258, 0 touchdowns, 1 interception. Christian McCaffrey in his second year, 17 carries, 68 yards, and a touchdown. C.J. Anderson, 56 yards with the Panthers there. Freeman, 13 carries, 45 yards, and a touchdown. Coleman, 4 for 17. Patrick DeMarco running for a touchdown. So it looks like he was actually released by the Bills and then re-signed by the Falcons. Interesting move there. Seems to be working out for him as he got a touchdown. Austin Hooper, 5 catches, 59 yards. Funchess, 5 for 67. Julio, 448. Sanu, 450. Let's see if we have anybody that stands out here. Calvin Ridley, the rookie out of Alabama, 2 catches, 24 yards for him. Defensively, 1 sack by Thomas Davis Sr. and 1 by Short. Interceptions, 1 by James Bradbury. Next game, that was us. Moving on, 28-24, the Texans over the Titans. Let's see how this game played out. Deshaun Watson, 336, 2 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. Mariota, 334, 1 touchdown, 0 interceptions. Lamar Miller, 59 yards for 2 touchdowns. Dion Lewis and Akram Wadley each had a touchdown as well. The rookie out of Iowa making a play there. Nice to see. Receiving the ball, Taywan Taylor, 7 catches, 120 yards. DeAndre Hopkins, 6 for 66. Bruce Ellington, 6 for 83 and 2 touchdowns. Definitely thriving with the Texans there. Corey Davis, 4 catches, 37 yards. Delaney Walker, 4 for 52 and a touchdown. Jonnu Smith, 226. Wadley, 2 for 9. As we scroll down, defensively, sacks. What do we got? Morgan, Watt, and Clowney making some plays. Oh, there's a few half a sacks there. Don't want to miss that. Jackson and Brandon Dunn. Interceptions, none taking place. On to the next game, 45-14. Wow, the Bucs crushing the defending Super Bowl champs here. Did not see this one coming. What happened? Jameis Winston went off. 299 yards, 5 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. Carson Wentz, 191, 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Charles Sims, 78 yards on the ground. Jay Ajayi with 30 yards. Ronald Jones II, a rookie out of USC with a touchdown. Seeing a lot of rookie running backs stepping up this week. Mike Evans, 6 catches, 91 yards. Mike Wallace, 6 for 96 and 2 touchdowns. Adam Humphries, 5 for 69 and a touchdown. Zach Ertz, 42 yards. Cameron Brate, 4 catches, 20 yards, and 3 touchdowns for the tight end. O.J. Howard, 2 for 36. Ronald Jones II with a receiving touchdown as well. Definitely a good game for the rookie there. Defensively, sacks. What do we have going on? 1 by Hicks, Jason Pierre-Paul, and Michael Bennett. And then interceptions, 1 by Eric Reed with the Buccaneers. Nice signing for them. And 1 by Beckwith. Moving on we go to the Steelers over the Chiefs, 21-3, as Roethlisberger, 237 yards, 2 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. Patrick Mahomes, 197, 0-1. Running the ball, Le'Veon Bell, 18 carries, 67 yards, and a touchdown. Kareem Hunt, 16 carries for 64 yards. Nobody else standing out there. Antonio Brown, 8 catches, 109 yards. Kelsey with 63 yards on 6 catches. Tyreek Hill, 5 for 61. Juju Smith-Schuster, 3 for 20. Hunt, 3 for 42. Le'Veon Bell, 2 catches, 18 yards, and a touchdown. James Conner, 1 catch, 22 yards, and a touchdown. The rookie wide receiver, James Washington, 1 catch, goes for 17 yards there. Sammy Watkins, quiet day, 1 catch, 2 yards. Defensively, sacks. What do we got going on? 2 by Hargrave. Going to have a bunch of players listed with 1 there. Interceptions, 1 by the rookie Terrell Edmonds out of Virginia Tech. There you go. A lot of rookies stepping up this week. Gotta love seeing that. 16-10. The Jets over the Dolphins. That was an overtime game. Teddy Bridgewater, 335, 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Ryan Tannehill, 217 yards, 1 touchdown, 3 interceptions. No playing time for Sam Darnold. Running the ball, Kenyon Drake, 67 yards. He did fumble the ball. Isaiah Crowell, 38 yards. And Bilal Powell with 31 yards. Frank the Tank, 8 yards on 2 carries. Receiving the ball, Robbie Anderson, 13 catches, 121 yards. Jermaine Kearse, 9 for 67 and a touchdown. Quincy Enunwa, 8 for 114 and a touchdown. And Danny Amendola, 88 yards on the day for the new Dolphin there. Devontae Parker, not much going on here. 2 catches, 22 yards. Albert Wilson, 1 catch, 7 yards, and a touchdown. Sacks, what do we have happening? Cameron Wake, Williamson, Harris, Muldean, and Hayes all with a sack. Anderson and Houston splitting a sack there. Interceptions, 2 by Morris Claiborne, 1 by the rookie Minkah Fitzpatrick, 1 by Jones, and 1 by Screen. So, again, another rookie and Fitzpatrick stepping up right now. I love seeing that right now. 17-10, the Chargers over the Bills here. See what went down in this game. 239 for Phillip Rivers, 2 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. Josh Allen, the rookie, struggling. 151 yards, 1 touchdown, 3 interceptions for him. Running the ball, LaShawn McCoy, 18 carries for 66 yards. Melvin Gordon, 18 for 61 yards. Keller with 16 yards. Josh Allen, 2 scrambles for 10 yards there. Moving on to receiving, Keenan Allen, 11 catches and 102 yards, 66 by Clay. Virgil Green, 5 for 59 and a touchdown. Jeremy Curley, 4 for 42 and a touchdown. Melvin Gordon, 1 catch, 9 yards, a touchdown for him. And then Mike Williams, 1 catch for 16 yards, returning from injury. Tremaine Edmonds, the brother of Terrell, with a lot of tackles there. Sacks, 1 by Star Latulele, 1 by Jerry Hughes, Joey Bosa, and Lorenzo Alexander. Going to have a few guys splitting some sacks there. Interceptions, 1 by Casey Hayward, 1 by Derwin James, yet another rookie standout here, and 1 by the second-year guy out of Iowa, Desmond King. Moving forward, next game up, Vikings and Packers. Packers going to win this one 14-10. Nice division game. Aaron Rodgers, 316 yards, 2 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. Kirk Cousins, 131 yards, 1 touchdown, 0 interceptions. Ty Montgomery, 57 yards on the ground. Dalvin Cook with 41 yards. Mac Brown, 31 yards. Jamal Williams, 23. Aaron Jones, 17. Receiving the ball, Randall Cobb, 11 catches, going for 83 yards and a touchdown. Jimmy Graham, the new Packer, 6 catches, 87 yards, and a touchdown for him. And then Dez Bryant, 5 catches for 51 yards. Devontae Adams, 4 for 54. Diggs, 31 yards on the day. And Adam Thielen, 3 catches, 32 yards, and a touchdown. Anybody else standing out? Not really. Defense, what do we got? Anthony Barr, 13 tackles. Sacks, 1.5 by Kenny Clark, 1 by Griffin, 1 by Hunter. Few guys going to get a half a sack. Interceptions, none on the day. Next up, we have got the Browns and the Saints. The Browns 27-17 over the Saints here. Browns looking good to start the season. Tyrod Taylor, 215 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. Drew Brees, 237, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. 0 interceptions for Taylor. I apologize. I think I said that wrong. Duke Johnson, 56 yards and a touchdown. Kamara, 47 yards and a touchdown. Carlos Hyde, 27 yards and a touchdown. Receiving, Cameron Meredith, 10 catches, 82 yards. Jarvis Landry, 6 for 52 and a touchdown. Corey Coleman, 643. Josh Gordon, 547 and a touchdown for him. Ted Ginn Jr. getting in with a touchdown as well on 2 catches. David Njoku, 2 catches, 26 yards. Defensively, 12 tackles by Davis. 2 sacks by Davis, 2 by Jordan, 1 by Okafor, Hendrickson, Smith, and Nassib. Interceptions, 1 by Kindred. Next game up, we have got the Lions and the 49ers. The 49ers winning 31-14 as Jimmy Garoppolo, 192 yards, 3 touchdowns. He did throw 2 interceptions, though. Matthew Stafford, 229, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Running the ball, Jerick McKinnon, 72 yards and a touchdown. Blunt with 55 yards. Theo Riddick, 41 yards and a touchdown. Receiving the ball, Golden Tate, 8 catches, 122 yards. Trent Taylor, 5 catches, 79 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Pierre Garçon, 4 for 59 and a touchdown. Marvin Jones, 434 and a touchdown. Any other rookies or anybody standing out here? Galladay, 1 catch, 3 yards. Second-year guy, though. Reuben Foster with 11 tackles. 2 sacks by Zettel, 1 by Solomon Thomas, and 1 by Joshua Perry. Interceptions, 1 by Diggs, 1 by Jimmy Ward, and 1 by Nevin Lawson. Next game coming up here. And it is going to be the Cardinals and the Rams division game here. Cardinals getting the victory 24-21. Sam Bradford, 225, 3 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. Jared Goff, 261 and 1. TJ Logan, 63 yards. He did fumble the ball, though. Todd Gurley, only 8 carries on the day. He did take it for 43 yards. Good for 5.4 yards a carry. Not sure why the Rams were not running with him more. Maybe he went out early in the game with an injury, but I don't see the injury logo, so he must be good for the next game. John Kelly, a rookie out of Tennessee, did get a touchdown for the Rams, though. Chase Edmonds, a rookie out of Fordham, 2 carries, 9 yards for him. Receiving the ball, Brandon Cook, 7 catches, 87 yards, and a touchdown. Everett, 56 yards. Bryce Butler, 71 yards. Jermaine Gresham, 4 catches, 55 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Larry Fitzgerald, 3 for 35. John Kelly, the rookie, 2 for 34. Christian Kirk, a rookie out of Texas A&M, 2 for 25, and a touchdown, helping the Cardinals get the victory. Sacks, what do we have? 1 by Golden, 1 by Mayowa. And then interceptions, 1 by Budda Baker, the second-year pro out of Washington. Only a few games left here. I say a few, it's 4. 21-18, the Patriots over the Jags. And Tom Brady, 277, 2-0. Blake Bortles, 225, 1-0. Running the ball, Leonard Fournette, 73 yards. James White with 44. TJ Yeldon ran for 26. Mike Gillislee, 15 yards and a touchdown. Receiving the ball, 5 catches for Moncrief, Austin Seferian-Jenkins, and Edelman. Edelman did get a touchdown. D.D. Westbrook, 4 catches, 81 yards for him. Gronk, 60 yards. Rex Burkhead, 4 for 38 and a touchdown. And then a touchdown by Marquise Lee. Defensively, leading the way in sacks is Ngakoue with 2, Kyle Van Noy, Flowers, and Darius all with 1. Interceptions, none taking place. 3 games to go. We got the Raiders losing to the Broncos 20-16. Paxton Lynch did throw a pass there. Case Keenum, 275, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Derek Carr, 162, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Marshawn Lynch, 69 yards on the ground. Booker, 38 yards. He did get a touchdown, but he also fumbled the ball. Doug Martin with 33 yards. And Royce Freeman, a rookie out of Oregon, 5 carries, 18 yards for him. Receiving, Cortland Sutton, another rookie standout here. 7 catches, 144 yards, and a touchdown. Big day for him. Jordy Nelson, 3 catches, 21 yards, and a touchdown. The newest Raider there. Defensively, leading the way in sacks, 1.5 by Barrett, 1.5 by Von Miller, Derek Wolfe, and Mario Edwards Jr. with the sack. Few guys getting a half a sack, including the rookie Maurice Hurst. Interceptions, 1 by Von Miller, 1 by Carl Joseph. Down we go. And we got the Giants taking on the Cowboys. The Cowboys would win 17-3. Giants offense not looking good. Eli Manning only 173 yards, 0 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. Dak Prescott 201, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Ezekiel Elliott 20 carries, 117 yards, 5.8 yards a carry and a touchdown. Tavon Austin with 47 yards for the Cowboys. Saquon Barkley 13 carries, 33 yards for the rookie. Not an outstanding game there. Allen Hurns, 9 catches for 125 yards. Saquon Barkley did get 4 catches out of the backfield for 25 yards there. Eric Decker, 4 for 24 on the Giants. As we go down the list, anybody standing out? Odell Beckham Jr. only 1 catch for 23 yards on the day. Landon Collins, 11 tackles. Sacks, 3 by DeMarcus Lawrence, 1.5 by Crawford, 1 by Ogletree, Martin, Harrison, and Irving. And then a half a sack by Lewis. And then the interception going to Landon Collins. Last game of the day. Let's see what we got. 17-10, the Seahawks over the Bears. Russell Wilson, 158 yards, 2 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. Mitchell Trubisky, 241, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. McKissick, 39 yards. Howard, 34. Kaysen, 25. Sony Michel, the rookie, 2 carries, 8 yards. He was signed by the Seahawks. So interesting. Running the ball, Taylor Gabriel, 7 carries, 115 yards, and a touchdown. We did talk about that before, though, him being signed there. Trey Burton, 5 for 53 yards. Baldwin, 547. Ed Dixon, 4 catches, 33 yards, and a touchdown. Tariq Cohen, 2 for 33. Anthony Miller, the rookie out of Memphis, 2 catches for 11 yards. And then Will Dissly, a rookie out of Washington for the Seahawks, 1 catch, 5 yards, and a touchdown. Defensively, sacks, 2 by Jones, 2 by Wright, 1 by Mingo, Floyd, and Reed. Half a sack by Trevathan and Aaron Lynch. Interceptions, 1 on the day by Byron Maxwell. Sliders I will get into a little bit later. I want to continue to work with them, and then after a few weeks pass, we'll look back at them, and I'll show you guys what I have going on. And again, if you guys are a Twitch sub or you would like to join in on the fun, tonight we are going live, and it's going to be a sub-heavy stream because we're also going, after we do all the subs naming rookies, we are also going to be starting up our subscriber franchises. So if you have any interest, tune into the stream tonight. If you're a sub and you're unable to make it, just send me a position group and a player name, and I'll be sure to add him in. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and hopefully I see you tonight in the stream. Link in the description below. If not, I will see you guys in week 3 as the Washington Redskins take on the Green Bay Packers. Later.